Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is James Steiner. Welcome back to Analogue, a hate story. Yes, this is going to be a fun one. What do you got to say? Before you keep going, can I just interrupt you for a couple minutes? Well, sure. There's no way you could possibly murder me, right? Thanks. It's just, well, you're finding out so much about the Mugungwa, but I know absolutely nothing about where I'm from. It's not just that there's been nobody to talk to for centuries. I mean, I don't like that either, but the ship is all I really know about it, and it's been disconnected from all other civilization for so long. So, you're from the United Korean Space Probe Agency, right? Or I guess maybe a future version of it? Yes? Right, of course. What I really want to know about is Earth. I mean, I'm sort of aware of it. I know it's the planet we all come from, but I don't really know anything at all about it. I have some ideas, but I don't think they're really right. But you know all about it, right? I mean, even if you're not from there yourself, you know what it's like, right? Yes? Oh, wonderful. Well, I've got a very bad feeling about this. I sort of understand the basics, like it's a big sphere that everyone lives on and there's unimaginably vast amounts of open space. Not really. And you can only see the stars at night, right? Because the sky all just looks blue. Yeah, the sky all just looks blue during the day. That's what I thought she said. All of this is just what I know from the Pale Bride. She never saw Earth. She was second generation, born on the ship after it had long left the Earth's star system. I'm having a tough time here, so I apologize. I quite literally fell asleep before I could start recording this, and I just woke up a few minutes ago. But her parents were born on Earth, so she heard some stories from them when she was young, and I think they brought a lot of books and movies with them. I don't know. I'm just a little skeptical, given she was just a child when she learned all that. Maybe she got mixed up. What I can actually ask in a yes or no question. I didn't realize how hard this would be. Well, alright. So the Mugungwa was originally supposed to be establishing a colony at some star or other 100 light years away. I know that. That was a really long time ago. Did other ships ever succeed where we didn't, or is it still just Earth? I'm starting to wish I paid attention a little bit more in the introduction. I think it is still just Earth, just based on all the stuff, because it disappeared, it never came back, it failed, and they never tried again, so I'm thinking it's still just Earth. Oh, then I guess it must be awfully unusual that you're so far away then. Oh, I know! Is it really true that on Earth, seasons aren't just metaphors like, oh, this sounds silly now that I actually put it into words? But the Pale Bride seemed to think that winter wasn't just something that happened in just you emotionally. On Earth, it was when actually an entire part of the planet turned frigid. Does that have any sort of basis in reality? Actually, yes. Wow. My word, that's amazing. This is so weird. This is so weird. Seriously? That sounds like... I can't even imagine that. What else was there? Oh, there was this city that her parents were from. I think it was called Pyongyang. Yeah. They described it as being amazing. If you looked up, all you would see were huge, bright, white buildings as tall as 100 or more decks. And on the, I'm not sure the word for this. It means sort of the bottom deck. Anyway, they said that at the bottom, the streets were lined with willow trees, and the tops of the buildings had flower gardens. Have you ever been to that city before, or at least heard of it? I have actually heard of the city, yeah. Really? So it does exist then? Is it really as beautiful as they said, truly? Well, seeing as you were very nondescript there, and that could literally... I don't know if it actually is like that. Let's get on her good side. Even if this is true or not, I think I want to get on her good side. That way I can figure out what the fuck is going on this ship. Wow, amazing. Just amazing. I'd love to see that. You know what it is? It just sounds so perfectly romantic. Oh, God. I should have known. I'm not really... Well, you've seen what the logs all talk about. I'm not used to things being romantic. It sounds nice. That's really my question, I guess. Is Earth worth being romantic about? Of course! Ah, well, I guess I've already wasted enough of your time with all my silly questions, haven't I? There's just, well, please humor me once more, then I promise I'll stop bothering you. Do you think I could ever see Earth? It is possible. It is very, very possible that my character might actually be able to get this ship back there, since they found the ship derelict. Why they didn't just tow it back to Earth is beyond me. Oh well, thank you for saying that. It just sounds so romantic, and I'd really like to see it someday. Thanks. Well, very well. I promised I'd stop wasting your time. So, what did you want to ask me about? You called me! Go back to block 5. Let's see what else is in here. Let's do one. Ooh. Straight to Hell from the Pale Bride. Hold on, is there anything in the earlier blocks? No, it's just stuff in block 5. Then there's also block 9. What was that name? Okay, I should have read those letters and then written down what that said. Nothing new. Okay. Dear Diary, this nightmare has gone for so long I think I'm starting to forget what life used to be like. I have a new theory. Father was wrong about the cryostasis keeping me alive until I could be cured. I think it didn't work at all. I think I just died and went straight to hell. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm even in frame anymore. Oh god. And Fraption's blade crashed. Go figure. Okay, let's try and continue where we bloody left off. I decided I'm going to write down all the things I used to be able to do just so I can remember. I used to be able to read books. I used to be able to have friends. I used to be able to go to school. I used to be able to leave the home and go visit the plaza or anywhere else on the ship. I think I even used to be able to be in any part of the house I wanted and talk to visitors as much as I'd like. I have memories of always spending time with my father and mother and brother in the living room. I know my real father thought being respectful was important too, but I don't know. I'm still confused now. I thought he always taught me to be strong and to speak up for myself. Did he really say that? I'm being sarcastic, of course. But the scary thing is, sometimes I really do forget. Sometimes I think if I just was obedient to what sister-in-law tells me to do, it would make things easier. Maybe I should just give in and be passive. Just sometimes. I'm scared, though. What if I end up really believing that? That is very morbid and a perfect way to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click that like button, share, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.